welcome back to part 2 of my entryway makeover. I had just finished stenciling the back wall. It does have imperfections, but I'm not being like super picky about it because it is going to be covered by coats for pretty much all of time. I was ready to figure out the bench portion and the shelving. So my father-in-law came and built all of that. And the nice thing about it was we pretty much only used wood that we had lying around. Like I don't think he even went and bought any new pieces. It was all just stuff that was out in our pole barn. He did have to buy a hinge. That was the only thing. A really long hinge because the bench is fairly good size. My next steps here were to prime everything because the wood is all mismatched and not super high quality. I think most of what the bench was made out of was just pine. And then these shelves were made out of like a really old rickety bookcase that was in the basement, and like mice had peed on it and it was covered in just like gross dust and stuff. So I sanded those down and primed everything so they all matched. I had initially thought that I might stain all of the wood so that it would bring a lot of warmth into the space, but it just wasn't feasible with like having used all of the different types of wood. Keeping paint off of the hinge was a bit of a challenge. I tried taping it, but it was just seeping underneath the tape, so I ended up taking it off and painting the bench lid separately, and then reattaching it, and it had so many screws in it, and I was so nervous of like losing any of them. But yeah, we got it done, and I was really liking how the color drenching effect looked. It makes everything look so classy. Next steps on the shelf, I have gotten a dowel rod and these little wooden flanges for it to like bracket to on the side. This is 1.25 inches, and my father-in-law has gone ahead and installed the shelf at the top with like wood straps along the side. I'll attach the flanges to the sides where there's this like strapping here, because it's really hard to find a stud in this house. So we will do it that way. And I'm ready to install it. So I'm also ready to get my like coats out of my dining room. So let's do it. Okay, got the drill, got my bits. How big are these screws? Oh, they're pretty chunky. Okay, that one looks good. So this is like my widest hanger. I need it to be, what is that, like a foot? I need a tape measure now. Okay, so if I want this to not touch the wall, it looks like I could put it at like 8.5. So if I just measure 8.5 inches out from that, we should be good. Where's my pencil? Does that seem good? If I were to put it right there. It seems good. It's not touching. Okay, cool. So this is the piece that's open at the top and this piece is not. And because I don't want to remove the shelf, it's already installed. I think I'm gonna install the one that's open, just like slightly tilted. So maybe it'll be a bit easier to fit the rod in there. It's really hot in here. There's also a really big bug up there. Big stink bug, and I hate those things. I need a light in here. One is in, and now I'm afraid I have to go cut the dowel. Okay. Here we go. Let me mark it first so I don't forget. Why does this tape measure suck? I can't even pull it up because it's not locking. I have some beef with tape measures. I feel like with all the technology that we have like in the world today, why has no one improved upon the tape measure? It is the worst tool to have to use. It's so finicky. It's not ever like doing what I want it to do. Just saying, someone needs to fix the tape measure. Let's not make any more AI robots and stuff like that. Let's just fix the tape measure because that's what really matters here. There's a giant spider right there. Ah, there's an even bigger one inside. They're like the big black wolf spiders. There's that guy. And then there's another one under that glove. Ah! They're so big. They'll like eat my dog. Ah! It like turned and faced her. They're not scared of anything. This has a clamp on it, which is also covered in spider webs. Hopefully that keeps it from spinning. I'm really nervous about this. I did it! Okay, that wasn't so bad. I didn't feel it turning at all. This is where you find out if this fits. Okay. Ooh, it fits! Woo! Gotta go get a level. I really need to just like put everything in a bag so that I can just grab the bag and come up here and start working, but I don't do that. And then I have to like go up and down the stairs a lot. Got it. It would have been not level. We did it! Let me show you. Now that the closet rod is installed, I can go ahead and paint the white wood to match this paint color. And I think I want to stain the closet rod. I think that would be pretty and just add a little bit of warmth in here, like warm wood tone. I also want to show you, I bought this cute little like key holder from Amazon. I was going to initially like tuck it into one of the cubbies over here for our keys, but now I'm thinking I might like install it over here with like a cute piece of art above it. I haven't completely decided, but I am leaning towards putting it out here just because like this is meant to be storage for like bags, and if it's behind all the bags, that's going to be annoying. So I think I'm going to put it out here on the wall where it's visible. But I thought it was really cute, and it's a pretty wood tone. It wasn't like super expensive. So I got kind of eager and decided to move all of the coats into the closet so they're out of the dining room. And now I really would like to install this like key holder just to finish it off. I have all the tools out, so I'm gonna do that. really wanting to get this closet cleaned now that tomorrow is October 1st and my due date is October 28th. I want to like have this done and focus on other things. So my plan today is to paint this shelf that my father-in-law installed. It's going to be the same color as everything else. And then if I have enough paint left over, I'm thinking I do want to paint the doors the same color as well. I also went ahead and ordered things this morning from Amazon, like baskets, curtain rods, a rug. So I'm trying to finalize, wrap this thing up. And before I was getting ready to start painting, I saw I had a package and I had forgot that I pre-ordered the Twilight like illustrated book. It is gorgeous. Like, look at this. This is the front, side, and the back. And then it has like sprayed edges, but I just noticed, so when I was opening it up, I saw that there's like images on the like edge of the pages, and I was like, what is that? And if you look at it, it like shows Bella, and then if you flip it the other way, it shows Edward. Like, how cool is that? I've never seen a book do that before. That is so cool. And I was a big Twilight fan in high school, so this is beautiful and it is going on my shelf. So I thought I'd share that because I am like also a book channel. Let's get painting now. I did go ahead and paint the doors, yes, and I used an old bed sheet to make the curtain sash on the front door just so we had some added privacy. It's just probably going to be a temporary thing until I find one that I like. I was thinking about doing something with a bit of a pattern, maybe like a gingham or a toile or something, but yeah, currently it's just going to be plain ivory. Well, hello. It has been some more time and I have had a baby and we're still not done with this entryway. So I didn't meet my goal of finishing it before the baby came, but that's okay. We're going to finish it hopefully today. I went and got some touch-up paint because I did paint some things that did not need to be painted by accident and they need to be remedied. So there's that. My father-in-law came and installed the baseboard, so I need to caulk that and then also paint that and fill holes. But we're doing final touches. I got a rug and I got some baskets to organize, and we're gonna do all that. So let's finish this closet. And I keep calling it a closet. Let's finish this entryway and finally be done with it. And this is the semi-completed entryway makeover. Like I said, there's a few small detailed things that I would still change out, like the curtain and the doorknobs, possibly like getting more baskets for storage in the closet. But other than those small things, it is done, and I'm super pleased with it. It's definitely way more finished, more polished, especially as you first walk into our house. I want like the whole house to be very cottagey, and I think that we achieved that. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for whatever my next